Hey family, how's everyone doing? Are you okay in there, God's army? Somebody reported the safeguarding issue. Thank God, thank you so much. There was a safeguarding issue here. I mean, we've got bugs and rats in the kitchen. And then the people are making false reports and telling lies. So the safeguarding issue is being looked into. And the property is not insured. Because when you're in and making £850 per bedroom when you're hiring out a property, I know this, I'm in the property business, I've got many properties. So what happens is, I'm losing many properties. So what happens is they did this in Handsworth. Now, in Handsworth, they used to leave the back door open and they had cameras everywhere so you couldn't move without them seeing. And they used to leave the door open and put the heating on full blast so it would annoy you, and it made the fleas reproduce quicker, and we got fleas in the house. That's what they did to annoy you there. Safeguarding issue, massive problem. This has been reported for the last 2 years, so don't worry. But it was just that what we needed people to do was make the move. I told you I was sitting here doing nothing. So apparently somebody has alerted the safeguarding team. Yes! Because this has been going on since August the 4th, 2022. I did say it's been under investigation. I was the Ofsted reporter. So anyway, it's happening again in this property. Fire doors left open. Sin of the sins. Because now anything happens and now your insurance is null and void. Whoever owns this property. I mean, obviously it's not my property. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the Ofsted report. So my dad says to come in with the Ofsted results because apparently it's great news. Birmingham, don't worry. Ofsted's now being reported. The hospitals have been reported. The police are now being investigated because there's a criminal in the system. And the judge that you used to pay and give backhands for, he's not now working for the system. So I'm just updating you on what's happening with the God's work, what I've been doing. So the house is fraudulent because, just a simple fact, they haven't shut the fire doors. So there's no insurance on any of the properties because they don't shut the fire doors. If you get the Ofsted reporter going around, they tick boxes. Have you seen those Ofsted reporters that go around the houses and say, we're coming in to inspect your property? Well, it's been inspected. Yeah, there's been a net flick. Somebody ripped the nets. Somebody ripped the net. Someone's blowing up the net. I know. That's what's happening in the property scam. Even if we just get them on the simple fact of insurance is null and void and you're overcharging for payments. And we're also getting looked into the job centres because whoever's running that job centre in Sully Hill, the safeguarding team's looking into it as well. So that's good, isn't it? I think we've had quite a productive day, considering I wasn't meant to be disturbed today. And the nursing team are coming around for being, they're also under investigation for the safeguarding issue as well, because they haven't been guarding people safely. I think that's it, really. But the safeguarding team is in place now and it's all getting investigated. Definitely, that's what we needed to do. Yes, so I'm pleased whoever alerted the safeguarding team, well done, you did your job. And now we're all getting investigated. The whole city's under investigation in the safeguarding team because now you alerted them today. Yes, so that's great, well done. And they're also looking into people who are pretending to be support workers, but they're not really supporting. Because if you support somebody, apparently what they told me today was in your 3D laws, when you pay £850 off the council to hire a room and you're meant to have a support worker and you've got mental health and gang stalk like I am, apparently the support worker has to turn up every week. So they're also getting a safeguarding issue looked into, the fact that they're just failing at their jobs because they're not being support workers. Because I personally, just in this house, I mean, wait till I tell you about the other houses, but they've already been looked into. The police know about them. But what's going on with this one now, where I'm at today in the safeguarding situation, is that he's only been once to see me, and then he's trying to say that it's my fault because I wasn't in. But as the safeguarding officer in chief said, does he not have a phone? Does he have your phone number? I says, well, of course he does. And he says, well, why haven't you sent a text message saying you're due a meeting? Are you okay? He says, you could have been gang stalked or dead. If you're being gang stalked, you could be dead in a ditch in the woods. How does he even know you're alive? I said, well, he doesn't really. Only when I phoned up and asked if I could have a food parcel because they'd ripped me off of my money, sir. Oh, that's a serious offence. That's definitely a safeguarding issue for people who are vulnerable and need support. Yes, I can see where that's going. I'm pleased they've alerted the face safeguarding, face guarding, face masks on, face masks off. And then I'm trying to have a nap because I've done all that this morning, and then bloody someone's phoning me again. But I don't need to because the safeguarding team's sorted now, so it's all underhand. That's the safeguarding. If you notice, I think Birmingham Council went bankrupt. That was when the investigation started in 2012, 22. And then we did 23 was when I went bankrupt. And now the safeguarding team's involved because the support workers aren't doing the job, the nurses aren't doing the job, the doctors aren't doing their job. All these people we need safeguarding from these situations. I mean, I've got no food and he knows I have a nice flower. But I did explain about being poisoned. Not, well, yes, but no. I don't think he put fentanyl in it, not like they did in Handsworth. They didn't do that. And they didn't give me the, Alice in Wonderland, drink this pill, take that drink. Oh, God. They didn't do that. But when they did give me poison food, I mean, I've got no fruit, no vegetables. How am I meant to look after and sustain myself? When you're poor, you get trapped like shit. And you're not meant to have any of that. So that's all getting looked into as well through the system, because this is a new system. I did tell you Earth is under new management. You know your boss is not your boss anymore, don't you? He's being investigated for doing... You still think you've got a job and you're in charge? No, you're all under... I told you. Everybody's under... I've given the Ofsted report to the big GP, and now you're all being investigated. And then somebody's alerted the safe. I haven't done anything. I've done my report. I'm sitting here just enjoying myself. Well, trying to, apart from the fact of not being disrespected for being the boss's daughter, and you're still disturbing me, and now you've alerted the safeguarding team. Well done. That means we can progress quicker than I assumed. So that's the hotel doctor's receptionist coming in with a little report. I'm just having a coffee break because, as I say, I was trying to get to sleep, but the bloody minions keep phoning me when they're not allowed to phone me. And obviously the issue with the null and void insurance because of the fire alert. I do believe there's a fire. We need to keep an eye on that fire situation because I'm planning that, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Sarge, good. So we need to keep that on red alert. And I think that's the case for the upstairs, downstairs. Yeah, I know, you know. Have you still recorded that with the CCTV? Yes. It's called CCTV and CC, Christ consciousness of the television. That's me, telling my vision. All recorded on the CCTVs. Wait till you see the footage I've got from that's gone on for the last 46 years. You do realise my whole life's been recorded. Did you know the UK is the most CCTV cameras in the world, and it's the smallest island compared to, say, America? We have more CCTV cameras here than America. Why? I told them in hands that he says it's going to be on CCTV because they've got the dodgy sergeant doing backhands with the judge. I says, good, I hope they catch me on the CCTV because this day is for fools. You're all on the April Fool's Day list of the AI of the... I mean, carry on, you think I'm just crazy. They said that in 2011, they're not laughing now. Or 1992, or 1994, or 84. I know. So at least whoever was responsible this morning has made a safeguarding issue alert on the system. And there's no insurance in this house because even the doors are open. Can't even shut the fire doors. They were shut apparently, but then somebody has opened them. So now your insurance is null and void, and you have a major safeguarding issue, and you're going to get your staff investigated with a real Ofsted English report downstairs to see. Obviously, I mean, I'm no good. You think I'm an idiot. So you're going to get investigated by the Ofsted people at real time. I told you I'm on holiday. Don't bother me this week. But you want an Ofsted report? You're going to get one. Investigated daily. You've all been on the CCTV for weeks, and the conversation you had outside with the neighbours is all recorded as well. So I do believe that's 10 minutes of my time now. I'm going, just to let you know, thank you very much for the alerting of the safeguarding issue, because she said I'm going to have to send someone in to actually stand on your goddamn door at this point. Would you like me to send an army guy around? I says, only if he's wearing a French working uniform, madam. If not, I'll look after myself. So that's kind of where we're at with that. And if that, I'm telling you, and then we've got the washings on the line. Oh, yes, darling, I don't know. I think we might have to go to the canal and see what the mother's doing down there, because that's definitely a safeguarding issue. Yeah. Okay, I'm going. I just wanted to call in and let you all know that, so you don't sort of panic and wet yourselves. But safeguarding is definitely underway. All investigated in the safeguarding situation. What's going on? You know, I know, we all know now, because you've alerted the safeguarding team. That's all doctors, all nurses, all property managers, all licorice, all sorts. Enjoy your day, and neighbours, and home and away.